Hello children, how are you? Tell you about Newton's law of motion. Newton had made three laws of motion. First law of motion, second law of motion, and third law of motion. In the first law of motion, Newton told that in the universe every object is in rest or motion. It is became rest or motion if there is an external force applied on it. How, sir? We can't understand that. Okay, I tell you about that. Now, see the some object. There is a pen. It is in rest. The mobile is it in a rest. The ball is it rest, and the gum all are in rest. They are rest, they cannot move because there is no applied force applied on it. Oh sir, I can understand. Now the if the object is in motion, okay. If the object is motion, if it is stopped because there is an external force applied on it. What is the external force applied on it, sir? It is a friction which stop the motion. Uh, if there is a much friction, then it is stop. Is less friction. It is if there is a no friction. If there is a no friction, then it continues to move. If there is a much friction, then it stops. Okay, sir, I understand. What is inertia, sir? Okay, I tell you about inertia. If the object has much um, weight, yeah, much mass, then it inertia is much. It has a less, then it inertia is less. Okay, sir, I understand. Then what is Newton's second law of motion? Newton's second law of motion said that the force is applied force is the equal to the mass and acceleration of the object. If the heavy mass, then it is heavy force. If the acceleration mass, then is also a much force. How can, sir? Yes, I understand it. Now, uh, take this as an object. This is an a pen. If you throw with somebody with a slow velocity, it can harm slow. If it's the same. In this way, it can cause harm because it is a much velocity. So, productivity of mass and acceleration affect the force. Yes, sir, I understand. Now, what is the third law of motion? Okay, I tell you about the third law of motion. Every action is equal and opposite reaction. Now, let us take an example. This is a wall. I hit the wall. I also get hurt. It is a third law of motion.